In a village nestled among rolling hills and lush bamboo forests lived a young woman named Leyon. She was kind and diligent, but her mind was a constant storm. Every waking moment was filled with worries about the future and regrets about the past. She replayed conversations in her head, fretted over mistakes she might have made, and agonized over what tomorrow might bring. This constant overthinking had stolen her joy, leaving her perpetually anxious and exhausted. The world around her was beautiful, but she could no longer see it. All she could feel was the heavy weight of her own thoughts. Desperate for relief, Leyon heard whispers of an old scholar, known as the bamboo keeper, who lived a reclusive life deep within the bamboo forest. It was said that he possessed a wisdom as deep as the roots of the ancient bamboo he tended. With a sliver of hope, Leyon embarked on a journey to find him, her heart heavy but her feet determined. After a long walk through the dense green stalks that seemed to whisper secrets to the wind, she found a small, simple hut. An old man with a kind face and eyes that held the tranquility of a calm lake sat outside, weaving a basket from thin bamboo strips. Leyon bowed respectfully and poured out her heart. She told him about the relentless noise in her mind, the regrets that clung to her like shadows, and the fears that painted her future in shades of gray. "Master," she pleaded, "I have come seeking peace. My mind gives me no rest. Can you teach me how to quiet the storm inside?" The bamboo keeper listened patiently, his gaze never leaving her. When she finished, he didn't offer grand philosophies or complex solutions. Instead, he slowly stood up, walked over to a pile of cut bamboo, and picked up a single hollow tube. It was about the length of his forearm, smooth and light. He handed it to Leyon. "Take this," he said gently. "Go to the river at the edge of the forest and bring me back some water in it." Confused but obedient, Leyon took the bamboo tube. The task seemed simple enough. She walked to the river, its clear water flowing over smooth stones. She dipped the tube into the cool stream, but as soon as she lifted it, the water poured out from both ends. She tried again, attempting to plug one end with her hand, but the water still escaped. She tried tilting it, moving quickly, but every attempt failed. The bamboo tube remained empty. Frustrated and feeling foolish, she returned to the bamboo keeper, presenting the empty tube. "Master, I am sorry," she said, her voice laced with disappointment. "I could not bring you the water. The tube will not hold it." The old man smiled, a knowing, gentle smile. He took the tube from her hands and held it up to his lips. He blew a soft breath of air through it, and a low, clear, resonant sound drifted through the quiet forest. It was a beautiful, peaceful note that seemed to hang in the air, calming the very leaves on the trees. He then looked at Leyon and asked, "What do you think is the true value of this bamboo tube? Is it in what it can hold?" Leyon shook her head, beginning to understand. "Its value," the keeper continued, "lies precisely in its emptiness. Because it is empty, the wind can pass through it and create music. Because it is empty, it is light. If it were filled with dirt or stones, it could not make this beautiful sound. It would just be a heavy, useless stick." He gestured toward her heart. "Your mind, Leyon, is like this bamboo tube. You have spent your life trying to fill it with everything, every regret from the past, every worry for the future, every judgment, every fear. You were trying so hard to hold on to it all, believing that by controlling everything, you will find security. But look at what it has brought you. Your mind is heavy, clogged, and there is no space for peace to enter." The bamboo keeper's words washed over Leyon like the river water she had failed to carry. "Peace does not come from grasping," he explained. "It is not something you can capture and hold on to. Peace is like the wind. It can only enter a space that is open and empty. To find peace, you must be willing to let go." He continued, his voice soft but firm. "Let go of the mistakes you made yesterday. They are gone. You cannot change them, but you can learn from them. Let go of your worries about tomorrow. They are not real yet, and most of what you fear will never come to pass. Let go of the need to have every answer and to control every outcome. Your mind must become empty. Not an ignorant emptiness, but a clear, spacious emptiness. He paused, letting his words sink in. When your mind is clear and empty, you are not weighed down. You become light. You can see the world as it is, not as you fear it to be. You can hear the whispers of your own intuition. In that quiet space, clarity and wisdom can grow. Peace will flow through you just as the wind flows through this bamboo. In that moment, something shifted within Leyon. It was as if a tightly wound knot inside her chest had finally loosened. The constant buzzing in her head softened to a gentle hum. She looked at the forest around her, truly seeing the vibrant green of the leaves and feeling the gentle breeze on her skin for the first time in years. A profound sense of serenity settled over her. She finally understood. Peace wasn't something to be found, it was something to be allowed. The bamboo keeper saw the change in her eyes. He reached for another piece of bamboo, this one smaller and more delicate, with holes carved along its side. It was a simple bamboo flute. He handed it to her. "Keep this," he said. "Whenever you feel your mind starting to fill up with worries and regrets, play it. Or simply hold it and remember the lesson of the empty tube. Remind yourself to become empty, to let the wind of peace flow through you." Leyon took the flute, her hands no longer trembling. She felt a lightness she hadn't known since she was a small child. The weight on her shoulders was gone. She thanked the bamboo keeper, her heart overflowing with a gratitude so deep it left her speechless. As she walked back through the forest, the world seemed brighter, more alive. She knew the path ahead would not always be easy. The habit of worry was old and stubborn. But now she had a tool. She had a new understanding. She realized that her mind was a space she could tend to. She didn't have to be a prisoner of her thoughts. She could be the keeper of her own inner peace. Every day Leyon practiced letting go. When a regretful thought surfaced, she would acknowledge it and gently release it, like a leaf floating down a river. When anxiety about the future crept in, she would take a deep breath and bring her focus back to the present moment, to the simple act of breathing. Sometimes she would sit and play the flute, its simple melody a beautiful reminder to keep her mind open, light, and clear. Her life began to transform. She smiled more. She laughed from the belly. She found joy in small things, the warmth of the sun, the taste of her food, the sound of birds singing. She was still Leyon, but she was a new version of herself, one who had learned that the greatest strength is not in holding on, but in the courage to let go. The story of Leyon and the bamboo keeper reminds us of a timeless truth. We all carry our own invisible burdens, our past mistakes, our future anxieties, our endless loops of overthinking. We believe that by holding on to them, we are somehow in control. But in reality, we are only weighing ourselves down. True freedom and peace are found in emptiness. Not an emptiness of purpose or love, but an emptiness of mental clutter. By letting go of what we cannot change and what has not yet come to pass, we create space. We create space for peace to enter, for clarity to arise, and for joy to flourish. Like the empty bamboo tube, when we clear our minds, we allow the beautiful music of life to play through us. So take a moment. What are you holding on to? What worries and regrets are clogging your mind? Perhaps it's time to let them go. Let your mind become a clear, open space. Let the wind of peace flow through. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content to help you find calm and clarity in your daily life.